Hi all, this is BRR. Today's topic is IoT Technology Introduction. What is IoT and what is IoT technology and how it is impacting industries nowadays? So, IoT is nothing but Internet of Things. So, what is this Internet of Things exactly involving? So, let us say, the Internet of Things is a system of interrelated computing devices. So it has mixed devices where it computes the specific need, and it contains mechanical and digital machines on objects. So some other peoples may involve in this to that are provided with the unique identifiers and the ability to transfer data over a network, without requiring human to human or human to computer interaction. So basically, this is a kind of automation technology. So where you can share the data or transfer data between persons to person or device to person without interacting human to human or human to computer. Okay, so developers devices and objects with built-in sensors are connected to an IoT. There are certain platforms for IoT. So where IoT have built-in sensors and devices and objects which are connected to these platforms, which integrate data from the different devices and applies analytics to share the most valuable information with applications. So definitely it has some built-in addresses, like if you want to connect the uh, system or anything. So every device on the internet must assign an IP address in order to communicate with the other devices, like if you take any laptop or any mobile, iOS mobile or Android mobile or your desktop system, it should, IP address is the mandatory so that it connect to your device to communicate. So with ever increasing number of new devices being connected to the internet, so the need of IP is must, like what we are assigning IP address to the system. So every industry will be impacted by the Internet of Things. Like as Cisco predicts that there will be 500 billion of IoT connections over the next 10 years. So it seems it is an essential for business to have an understanding of what the IoT will get enabled. So it's a greater connectivity, huge collection of data and new insights and the security implications you can get with this IoT technology. So these powerful IoT platforms can be pinpoint exactly, so that you will get data properly transmitted between the device and the human. So let's get into this IoT technology introduction. So as I said, this Internet of Things is a system of interrelated computing devices and mechanical digital machines. IoT is a network of sensors where data is exchanged between human to human and human to device using different connectivity protocols. So, like if you can look at the system, we have IPv4 and IPv6 protocols kind of thing. So similarly, for this IoT, there are some certain protocols and softwares and devices commonly known as a platform can be integrated. So with that, they will be change the data between human to device and device to human with the network of sensors. So this setup can be leveraged to create new business applications to enhance existing process. As definitely this IoT can increase the value of business. So business application to enhance an existing process. The exchange of data can be bidirectional between sensors and systems. So yeah, this can be bidirectional, not in one directional, or only one to one, or many to one, or one to something. This is bidirectional. So one way they will get the data, and from other end also they will receive and they will pass the data to the first end. So example of sensors can be temperature sensors. So how the outside temperature is getting collected with the analytics and showing what is the temperature having an outside, and motion sensors, flow meters, heart meter monitors, biometric devices, smoke detectors, etc. So these are the sensors. So which the IoT, the application going to use these sensors to exchange the data. And coming to the connectivity, like examples, Wi-Fi or radio, GPRS, GSM, LAN, WAN, etc. So examples of system can be a remote health monitoring applications or SCADA applications, etc. So these are the connectivity devices will be using in IoT, and the sensors can be like temperature sensors and motion sensors, flow meters, heart meter monitors, biometric devices, etc. The sensors can be used in Internet of Things. Look at like next slide about how the complete flow is going to happen for IoT. So this is the complete, the architectural diagram, how this communication and backbone and the internet and protocols and operating system. So how it is going to work out. That completely it is in a different application, like embedded systems and sensor system and connectivity devices are collectively participating in this and doing this job. Like if you can say something like you are rushed to office, or you rush to some hospital, or you are rushed to your kid's school, and you want to pick up your kid. So you want to see, or you want to get the location where exactly the school bus is arriving. Then you wanted to know with your mobile. So then what you will be doing is, if you are getting to this IoT application, you will be just sending like connecting to the GIS on Google Maps something, and you will be sharing the location to your central system will get the location of your kid school bus, and that will be sending the map location to your mobile, and you'll be knowing exact where it is happening. And so that is the way of IoT is working on it. It is basically sharing the exchange the data between the device to human to device kind of thing. If you look at this complete diagram, so here the communication will happen, the PAN, person area network, LAN, and MAN, WAN. So these are the networks it is going to use in this particular communication framework. And when it comes to here sharing of data, they will be using, this is RFID, it's a kind of radio frequency identification system, user stacks. So basically what it is doing is it attaches to the objects to be identified. Two-way radio transmitter receives and called interrogators or readers, sends a signal to the attack and reads the response. Basically this device is looking at like that. And if you look at this NFS, this is also a set of short range wireless technology, basically typically requiring distance of 10 centimeters or less. Then only it is going to work out. And again 6W, 6 LOW PAN, Zigbee, G-Wave, Bluetooth, UWB, these are the devices basically. So everything, I mean every communication like a communication framework or device having some individual process. If you look at the Bluetooth device, again this is a wireless device, a technology, a standard for exchanging data over short distances, like creating personal area network PAN with high level of security. Like when I said here personal area network, so this is going to be creating through a Bluetooth for the short distance kind of thing. And if you look at the Wi-Fi, this is also a one of the communication devices. So it's a technology that allows an electronic device to exchange data wirelessly using radio waves over a computer network, including high-speed internet connections also. So this use like a LAN, local area network kind of thing, and the Wi-Fi LENs. So that is also the kind of wireless local area network, a product that are based on the Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers standards. So this also have some communication standard for this, wide area network and metropolitan area network. These are different standards will going to use in IoT technologies based on the distance and based on the need. So we'll get into this particular things, and these are the protocols that are used. I mean, these are the communication devices they are using, like devices like 2G or GSM or Edge, CDMA, EOD, wireless, WinMax. These are the mobile devices where we are using to communicate. Like GSM, global system for mobile communication, is an open digital cellular technology used for transmitting mobile voice data to services. Like in your case, like the system, I mean, this mobile device will be sending the data to this service system. Service system will capture the data and will be again sending to the mobile. So these are the devices we are using it here, and these are the areas we are going to use. And certain protocols it has to be used, like IPv4 and IPv6 and UDP, DTLS, and RPL telnet protocols. So to exchange the data, because we require some communication to send the data to the device and getting the data from device kind of thing, because the data will be transmitted on the network can be understanding using these protocols only. So this way, like if you look at latest protocol, what we are using nowadays is IPv6. It is the 128-bit address, allowing 2128 or approximately 3.4103 addresses, or more than 7.9108 times as many as IPv4, which uses 32-bit address. So this IoT technology is having higher standards to communicate the device, and we can develop this IoT sample application also. If you go and see in IBM Bluemix website, there will be a trial period login. So you go and create a login in that Bluemix device, and you can create your application there, and you can run it and view your application how it is, creating a simulator and getting this data through sensors and showing on your mobile device kind of thing. So this is absolutely very needful nowadays. Everybody looks at automation kind of thing. So this is very very useful for the peoples to increase business value, or increasing the or enhance the existing process what we are following with the manual process. So this is really helpful for the guys who are really looking at the increasing of business value. So coming to the next slide, I'm just telling you some example. So where exactly this is working out and suitable, and to know more about what is IoT, Internet of Things. Let us say like doctor is in he's in US and would like to monitor the heart rate of patient, ECG of patient who is in Hyderabad. So how you will do, like this is done with the patient having a sensor attached to him that collect the ECG data and the heart rate and sent to any central system. So as I said, we'll be having a central system where it accepts the bidirectional the network request and response from the sensors. They will get the sensors data from the relevant person and relevant device. The system then sends this data to the doctor either through a mobile such as like pushing notifications or live feed to his laptop browser. So this is one kind of example. You can look at the purpose of Internet of Things. And again, coming to a second example, I will tell you like this is very suitable for a hot summer. Now we feel that some hot summer in the summer days. It's a hot summer and you want to switch on the AC of your room through your mobile while you are in the way to office. Like you switch on your AC and you rush to your office and you forgot to switch off the AC. So then that time how you will be operating with your mobile. So in this case, the mobile will send the data to the central system, which in turn will send the command to the AC to switch on or switch off. So this way it will works actually. So you don't no need you don't need to directly interact with the device. So device will interact with the human with the sensors or with the communication devices like in the system, and in this way. So the IoT things can be come into the picture and make the things like very quality and the manual process can be make them as an automated and increase the business value kind of thing. And we'll take another example as I explained in the before slide. Your kid has got on the school bus, and you had like to know the real time location of the school bus on your mobile. So again, you are on the way to your home or school, and between you got stuck up with a traffic kind of thing, and you are late to pick up your kid who is coming in the school bus. So then you want to know like where my kid is, uh, the like right now on a school bus. Then that time what you will be doing is this is possibly by fitting the buses with the GPS devices. So there are some devices and which will send the data in periodic intervals to a central system. From that system, you will get the exact location where the school bus has been coming out and has been stopped or coming onto the way kind of thing, you will be knowing with the this IoT applications, like. So so this way, like, several things we can do without interacting with the device, like or without presence of human. So I think very useful thing nowadays, like this is exactly like every industry will be impacted by the internet of things, as I said in the introduction of this IoT, because everyone is looking at the increasing of business value, like enhancing of like existing process, and they are choosing the automation kind of thing. If you look at any software field also, they are looking at automation field and DevOps kind of thing. And similarly, when it comes to embedded systems like this Internet of Things, they are looking at the interacting with the devices by the human with sensors and some communication devices. So hope this will give some boost about the IoT Internet of Things, like need and the purpose of this thing, and going forward. So hope this clears what is IoT technology. Thank you.